Adam, and I'm going to be doing a quick and dirty tutorial on how to play the new Alice in Chains tune that just came out called Hollow. I'm going to cover the main riff, which is also the same riff but palm muted during the verse. I'm also going to cover a few chord changes that happen in the song to get to the bridge pre-chorus and then the chords that happen before the solo. I'm also going to cover the solo in full speed and also half and quarter speed, so you can kind of listen to see what you need to do to be able to play that as well. So enjoy! As a good place to start, let's go over some amp settings and pedal board setup that at least I'm using to maybe kind of help you out if you're kind of having some tone struggles. I guess to start off, I'll go really slow. This happens to be a circa 2008 Bogner Shiva head with the bright boost buttons. This is the clean channel, which isn't really all that important for this song, but as we move into the other settings, they will be. Now notice that the bright, you probably can't tell, but the bright button is disengaged here. And I've got my second volume and boost volume pretty close to the same, and I'm keeping this at bedroom, basement, I own a house volume levels. So I'm really controlling the overall volume with the master volume as opposed to the other way around. Now let's go over to the pedal board super quick. Now the Shiva has a lot of gain on its own, but to really boost it and get that, you know, to kind of get closer to that tone I'm looking for, at least when playing Alice songs, I've got an Ibanez TS9. It's got the Keeley Baked mod on it, and those are my settings. I've got a Boss DD3 digital delay, and those are my settings here. As far as how I'm running the Shiva, I've got the boost and overdrive channel selected, and as well I'm running. If you haven't figured out already, this is in Alice in Chains is always a half step down from 440, and then this is in the, once you're in half step down, go to drop D. So make sure your low E matches your D or C sharp string, however you want to look at it. And then the riff starts out with an open on the 3rd fret, slide down to the 2nd fret, open, 2nd, open, 1st. So it sounds just like this. I'll play it in full speed, then followed by half speed. At the beginning of the song, it's kind of open. He's, you know, Jerry's probably doing a little bit of muting with the back of his hand, but not much. You can tell during the verse it's a lot more muted. So here it is, very slow. It would sound something like this. I'm kind of rocking the tone pot a little bit to kind of match that tone. I've got just a single humbucker in here, so I've got it kind of more open, brighter during the main riff. When they break into the verse, kind of add a little bit of tone to this, and so palm muting, it'll sound something like this. Open 3, and then 3 slide to 2. So let's quickly cover the chords on that are part of the bridge, or I guess what I would consider the bridge part of the song. It's right. They cover it twice, and this would be the part right before the solo. So I'll cover the 4 chords that you have to do. Right here, you're just playing a power chord right here at the 5th and 7th fret, but you're going to have your index finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, and then your ring finger and your pinky finger will be on the 7th fret, string 4 and 3. So it'll sound something like this, which would be the equivalent of, I guess it'd be a D. And then your next chord is going to just be a 1-finger power chord, and you will be at the 8th fret. So, I think the melody goes something like this. It goes... And then you do that melody all the way through. And when they get to the part where I can't tell my up from down, and then right before the solo, you end up playing the same power chords you played, which would be the kind of the D power chord here. You'd shift back down to 3 and 5. So again, your index finger will be on the 5th string 3rd fret, ring finger and pinky will be on the 5th fret, strings 3 and 4. So it'll sound something like this. And then you'll play a 1-finger power chord on the 5th fret, and those 2 chords will bring you into the solo. So it'll be, I can't. And then at that same time, it'll be. Then you'll go into the solo. So let's go over the solos super duper quick, but I'll try to do it at half or quarter speed, generally slow so you get the flow of it. I don't have a tab, I just kind of listen to it by ear, I don't know, 10-15 times on the YouTube videos, so feel free to follow along, and if anything, it's a good lesson in training your ear. then right back into the other verse.